Hey everybody, it's Glenn, back in this video as my reviews of the WWE Elite Collection Hall of Fame series continues. The series comprises Tito Santana, Hulk Hogan, Eddie Guerrero, and Yokozuna, and I'm reviewing these in the order of their induction into the Hall of Fame. So, now moving on to Hulk Hogan and Legends in Wrestling don't get no bigger. My dear old grandma wouldn't know a John Cena from a Randy Orton, but Hulk Hogan she knows. Yet as legendary as he is, as we look at the packaging back, we can see he entered into the Hall of Fame in the class of 2005, a year after Tito Santana. Now, in light of Hulk Hogan's recent racist comments, I can't remember if the WWE actually officially removed him from the Hall of Fame or if it's just a general blanket of pretending he doesn't exist. And a byproduct of that situation for action figure collectors like us is that we're likely looking at one of the last Hulk Hogan action figures here. Because unsurprisingly, the WWE don't want their name plastered all over toys of people who fly fast and loose with the N-word. In my collection, this Hogan now joins a trio Mattel have already released and that I've already reviewed here on my channel. And you might be asking, Glenn, how many Hulk Hogans do you bloomin' need? Well, to answer that, from those, I do feel like this one is distinct and unique enough to worthy purchase. However, the packaging does embody a pet peeve of mine, and that is that in the artwork, he's wearing a different getup to the action figure. Not that I'm even a mint-in-package collector, yet somehow it still makes the obsessive-compulsive in me twitch. For me, this figure represents Hulk Hogan taking up Yokozuna's on-the-spot challenge for the WWE Championship at WrestleMania 9, which saw Hogan in turn walk away with the victory in just a few seconds. Now as we take a closer look, and he comes sporting a bandana as Hogan often did, as for the likeness, let's take a look at those other ones I've reviewed. And you can clearly see it is a distinct head sculpt from any of those, and if I had to pick a favourite, I'd say this Hall of Fame one is it. Plus the bandana is removable, which allows Hogan to show off his skullet to full effect. Plus in the sculpt they've even gone to the length of committing the detail of the last few strands remaining on the top of his head. This weight belt fastens in the front and thus is removable. Oh, it does seem those pegs are a bit gummy though. Yep, there we go. And of course the shirt is also removable. Not that he had a chance to remove it in that brief match with Yokozuna until after the match, when of course he did the obligatory celebration of ripping the shirt open. And without Andre here to rip the crucifix from his chest, that can also be wrestled off over his head, and there he is without all his accessories. Now looking at his articulation, his head rotates side to side, then it's able to look down a fairly decent amount. It doesn't look up so much. At the shoulder his arm rotates and it moves up to a right angle to his body. There's upper arm rotation followed by a single jointed elbow, which really does bug me as he comes with his shirt split down the middle as if you could pose him tearing it open, yet without double jointed elbows he doesn't have the range of posability to be able to pose him in that way. Grrr. Then at the wrist his hands rotate and these are hinged to move down and up. He has waist rotation and then an ab crunch which moves this far forward and then moves this far back. At the hips his legs move out to the side this much, they move this far forward but then don't move back. There's upper leg rotation followed by a double jointed knee. There's rotation at the top of his colourful cowboy boots and the ankle hinge is frozen but there is a slight ankle pivot. So all things considered, this may just be my favourite Hulk Hogan action figure to date. To compare him to the rest of the Hulk Hogans in my collection, click the video on the left. Alternatively, for my previous Hall of Fame review, click the video on the right. Go on, show poor Tito some love, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.